Order Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Friendster, Prancer, SoundCloud, SoundClick. NBA is fixed. All the people who've been subscribing to my channel and talk about the NBA. You guys know that I talk about a lot of different stuff. So, uh, nonetheless, I feel that the NBA and all sports are not honest and they're a distraction from what's really going on in the world. And I put up a video the other day about one of those distractions, how they shot the young man in Louisiana because he had a gun, a registered weapon. He was minding his business, selling CDs, and they killed him. And it's just graphic the way they killed him. They just blew his whole chest apart. And of course, they're going to claim, some kind of he made us do it because he had a gun, even though he never pulled the weapon. They got it out of his pocket. And then it happened again yesterday. Another young man had a registered weapon, and police told him to go and get his license out of his pocket. The young man said, I do have a weapon. It's registered. It's in my pocket. I'm letting you know that it's in my pocket. And the cop shot him 4 times and killed him, I believe. And his girlfriend had a recording of it. It's on WorldStar. Listen, NBA is fixed. Listen. You guys know I'm not a sports guy, but I like talking sports with you. I don't watch sports. I watch the highlights, if anything. I get the stats just so I can get you guys all riled up about it. But you know how I feel about sports. The majority of it is fake. It's a distraction, to get us not to think about how administrative leave is a paying system to the police for killing black people. Administrative leave, they get a large amount of money as if they were still at work, but they get it in a larger amount. And they basically get paid to kill black people. And you can say what you want, but those are the facts. It's hard to talk about, Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade when I could be me. It's hard to have any feelings for anything else when I could be the one who's on the news and 2 months later nobody gives a damn. These cops walk away with, thousands upon thousands of dollars just for killing me. And there's nothing we've done about it. The president hasn't done anything about it. He gave us the cameras, but these 2 guys claim that their cameras went off when that incident happened. Lucky for us, there was eyewitnesses. There were more than one, and they recorded it. And for the case yesterday, there was an eyewitness, and she recorded it. Hell, I thought they was going to shoot the little girl. It's hard to talk about D Rose. You know what I'm saying? Going to another team, not playing for Chicago. It's hard to talk about Kevin Durant. It's hard to talk about those people when I just think it's going to be a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't carry no weapon. It could be me on the news. It could be you. It could be any one of us. You know what I'm saying? Who cares what KD is doing? Who cares? They're killing us. Who cares how much they're getting paid? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Every day we get into our vehicles or walk down the street could be our last day, simply because a cop wants to get paid administrative leave. Those are the facts. There's a flaw in the system, and there's going to be hell to pay. And these judges and these prosecutors who go to a phony grand jury, You know what the grand jury is? The grand jury is a group of people who make a decision based on one person's evidence. The only people who can go into the grand jury isn't even the prosecutor. It's the defendant. It's his attorney. The prosecutor cannot submit any evidence to the grand jury. This is why grand juries never work. Everybody think, oh, it's a grand jury. A grand jury is a fancy name for a cop is going to get away with it. And there are some good cops out there, but the bad cops is what we see. We see brutal murders, children, men and women, innocent. Brutal murders. The way they killed Alton was a brutal murder. And there's going to be blood. I'm sorry, NBA. They got me again. There's going to be blood. There's going to be hell to pay. Nobody's getting away with anything. They're just getting by.